Hi Leo,
and welcome to Tarot Talking for your reading for October 2024. This is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you happen to come across this reading at a different time, know that there's a message that's waiting for you to hear.
So this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and any cross watchers. As usual, we'll put all the card details in the description below. The first column today is going to be for current energies. The second column is going to represent advice from spirit, and the third column will be potential outcome.
And after the reading, we'll be channeling direct messages from our spirit team through the talking board. And please remember to like, subscribe and comment if this reading resonates for you. And if you do subscribe and leave a comment, we'll randomly select one lucky person to receive a personal channeled message in our next video. Right, Leo.
Okay, Leo. So I feel with our first card, which is the Four of Swords, that I think there might be a little bit here of you having to have had some time to rest and relax. It feels that there's this energy of there might have been a bit of burnout, or there might have been a little bit of ill health, but it very much feels like there's this recovery feeling to this Four of Swords.
I get the words put the brakes on. If you put the brakes on and take a pause.
Yeah.
It might be for a day, it might be for a week, it's no specific time, but it feels quite urgent to me. It's like put the brakes on.
Yeah, it just feels like there's this energy of something's not, in your energetic vibration, there's something that's just a little bit off and your body is requiring you to take some time.
Great. It's a timeout card.
Yeah.
In this case, it's definitely a timeout card.
It is. And it's followed by the Three of Cups, which is a very nice cup. But I think in this context, with this restaurant, I think this is asking you to get some emotional support from those around you, like loved ones, friends, things. I think that will help with this rest. I think you may be doing something too much on your own, and I actually think you need to call on people now. This is the feeling I'm getting.
And calling on people might just be spending time with them. It could be taking time out to spend time with family, taking time out to spend time with friends, but it feels that's a way in which you'll kind of replenish your cup, as it were.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I think by doing this, we have the Death card at the end here, and I think this is just a card for transformation. So I just feel, if you allow yourself to do this and go through this healing part of the journey, the transformation will happen and you will come out feeling much better the other side.
Absolutely. It doesn't feel deep to me. It just feels important that that it's recognised.
Yeah.
And that, and that
I'm feeling like I want to slow down. So I'm feeling there's this energy of just that my body wants to slow down.
Yes, I get the feeling if there's been racing towards something, whether or not you feel like you've been on the treadmill for too long, and you've just not allowed yourself time to switch off. It could just be a holiday with others. It might not be anything too great, but it feels important for sure.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's in here in this reading, I think Spirit's trying to tell you.
It feels a bit of a warning note to me that it's not that things are really bad, but if you don't do this, then it feels as if somewhere down the line there's burnout.
Yeah.
And don't get to that. Stop now before it gets to that.
It does feel that way. So advice from Spirit is actually a great card to start with here, the King of Wands. So I think leading on from the Death card here, this is saying that by doing this advice here is that you will reach that place again where you're feeling motivated, you're feeling inspired, you're feeling creative, you're feeling in control again.
Absolutely. I think it's a card of inspiration, isn't it? The King of Wands. And I think it's allowing that energy of inspiration, motivation, creativity back into your life again, which you probably haven't perhaps been feeling.
Yeah.
So absolutely. It's saying whatever you need to do here, if you do that, this is just great energy. And you yes, it is a feeling of being back in control again.
It is. So I think the advice from Spirit here is that you're going to find this again, and you've got to try and find this again, but in doing so we need to do this bit first.
Absolutely.
And then we've got the Queen of Wands, which is just great because it's sort of reiterating that your masculine and feminine energies, again, nothing to do with gender, but it's just saying that those will
balance
be in
coming
balance
in.
again. So
I think when you get the mirroring of the king and the queen, you've got ultimate balance.
Yeah. And I think with the Queen of Wands as well, it's about possibly regaining your self-confidence. It very much feels like possibly there's a little bit here of doubting yourself as well. And I just feel with the Queen of Wands, there's going to be this element of not only are you going to feel this motivation with the King of Wands and all of this and the creativity, which the Queen of Wands equally has.
Absolutely.
But I just feel you're going to start feeling better about yourself.
I think when there's the confidence, the King and the Queen of Wands are cards of absolute confidence, projected into the world and feeling within. And I think that balance of how you project into the world and how you're genuinely feeling is important.
Yeah.
And that's maybe been lacking a little bit.
And I think with the Hierophant at the bottom, this is just saying that this is being watched over by spirit, that there is a higher being, higher calling, whatever you would like to call it, whether that's source, God, where, but you are being looked after.
And it's asking you to listen, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe there are signs that you've been ignoring about needing to take this pause, this time out. And it's saying, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, and follow that in future, perhaps a little bit more than you have done in the past.
Yeah.
I think maybe I get a feeling you've almost had head down.
Yes.
And working hard, head down. Maybe you felt it's absolutely being necessary. But now is the time to listen to your intuition and say, no, enough is enough. I can't keep doing this ad infinitum. There needs to be a break point.
Yeah. And then we go into potential outcome. So if we do follow the advice, the first card is the Page of Cups, again, which is this sort of lovely opportunity. And it's I always feel with the Page of Cups, it's this very fresh energy, and it's also expect the unexpected. With the little fish in the cup there, it's expect the unexpected. So you might not understand what this new thing is that's coming in or anything, but just know that it is this lovely opportunity, young, fresh, energetic.
It could just be you feel revitalised with a fresh approach to life, which is just such a lovely feeling, coming out of this pause and then feeling refreshed and revitalised. And coming to an end. The burdens are coming to an end.
They are. The 10 is ending.
Yes.
And I think whatever it is you've been carrying and whatever it is you've been trying to deal with, that is at an end.
Absolutely. It's time to put down the burden, I think.
Yeah.
Which again refers to this card. It's saying it's time to put down the burdens and don't pick them up in quite the way you did before.
No, you don't have to do everything.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles down the bottom. Well, this is about balance, but it's about balance in our material world. Yeah. And so that could be balance between our work life, our family life, our health, all of those things. But it is talking about you need to find this balance, because when you have enough, then you're able to share and you're able to give and you're able to help others. But if you can't find that balance, that becomes more difficult.
I think it's a lovely card, a card of balance, and it's also got that slight warning next saying, don't push your head back in the tunnel again. Don't go back to where you were before. You'll come out feeling refreshed. Remember that and keep that balance going forwards.
Yeah. I just feel that emotionally you're going to just be in a better place having done this for yourself. But I think it's really important, Leo, to, if you can, is to take that time for yourself. And don't feel like everything is on your...
Time for a bit of self-care, I think, Leo.
I really do.
See what your oracle cards...
Yeah, let's have a look at your oracle cards. Don't let your past hold you back. So maybe there is an element of letting go of what has led to this point.
And what's led to this point?
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely. And we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Which I think is absolutely linked into this. It's listening to your intuition a bit more. And sometimes it's quite hard to listen to our intuition when we're always busy, active. We can't hear. So that's very clearly picking up that word of advice.
Being in this rest state, you are going to hear what is right for you.
Absolutely. And get ready for new horizons, far away places, which is absolutely what this is saying.
Yeah.
It's talking about maybe the fish in the cup, saying new things on the horizon.
Yes.
And it's all very positive. I hope that resonated, Leah. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us today. And what messages do you have for our lovely Leo collective? And breathe. And breathe.
So Spirit telling you to breathe, Leo.
We all have to breathe. We all have to breathe.
And you have.
Oh, you haven't. We all have to breathe and you haven't.
Okay, Leo. It's a very direct message. Exhaustion.
Saps. Exhaustion saps. Exhaustion saps motivation.
It does. You need to
re-energize. So you need to re-energize as good times are. You need to re-energize as good times are ahead. Time to look. Time to look after. Time to look after yourself.
For
the greater. Oh, time to look after yourself for the greater good.
Yes.
Yes, because you're not. Because if you're in a state of exhaustion, you're not used to anybody, are you?
No, absolutely not.
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you, Spirit. As always, we ask for you to like, subscribe and comment, and we will select one lucky subscriber who leaves a comment to receive a personal channeled message in our next video. Thank you for watching. See you later.